Lesson 139. I will accept atonement for myself. Welcome to the Qigong support for A Course in Miracles students. I am Judith and you're at the Lucid Mind Center. First, we're going to read and contemplate this Qigong, this Course in Miracles lesson together. And at the end, I will suggest a Qigong class which is suitable for you to apply this lesson to. It can be a shorter class, a longer class. It can be a seated Qigong meditation, or it can be a moving Qigong meditation. You can pick and choose and see which one is the best for you. Before we start, please subscribe to my channel so more Course in Miracles students can find me. And at the end, let me know how this class was for you, what ideas came to your mind, and how long you've been with A Course in Miracles, and where you're watching from. Let's begin. Lesson 139. I will accept atonement for myself. Here is the end of choice. For here we come to a decision to accept ourselves as God created us. And what is choice except uncertainty of what we are? There is no doubt that this is not rooted here. There is no question but reflects this one. There is no conflict that does not entail the simple question, what am I? I have started with this lesson. Now it's the evening. I started with this lesson this morning and I totally forgot who I am. I'm having this strange period at the moment, which I've been commenting to you already in the last few lessons. And then in the morning, I was already ended up in a kind of a anxiety, anger mood, very strange. Then I did a long Qigong class. I did a 50-minute session. Felt much better after that. Later on, when I've stopped recording all those classes, then we are going to start Qigong classes more frequently, which are for specific moods, if you will, where you can undo them. But yeah, it is a bizarre thing to me that I am feeling the way I'm feeling, because I don't really have a proper reason why to feel that way, negative, because normally I have a reason, but there is no real reason. I'm just kind of got this anger in me. And I remember in the beginning when I did this Course in Miracles the first time, I think it was in 2009, there was a period where I had to deal with a lot of anger for extended period of time. And I can't remember if it was in the same section. I can't remember it, but I remember there was a long extended period where I was really, there was some anger within me. So this is because I am forgetting who or what I am. Yet who could ask this question except one who has refused to recognize himself? Only refusal to accept yourself could make the question seem to be sincere. The only thing that can be surely known by any living thing is what it is. It means we are living things. From this one point of certainty, it looks on other things as certain as itself. Uncertainty about what must be is self-deception on a scale so vast its magnitude can hardly be conceived. And that is exactly what is happening with me. It's self-deception. It's almost as if I have to go into those pits, and I've talked about it already yesterday. It's like you have to dip down into these pits to really understand self-deception, to understand anxiety, to understand all those crazy words we are putting around ourselves, these crazy feelings we're putting around ourselves, so we don't experience this true joy. It's bizarre. To be alive and not to know yourself is to believe that you are really dead. For what is life except to be yourself, and what but you can be alive instead? Who is the doubter? What is it he doubts? Whom does he question? Who can answer him? He merely states that he is not himself, and therefore, being something else, becomes a questioner of what that something is. Yet he could never be alive at all unless he knew the answer. If he asks as if he did not know, it merely shows he does not want to be the thing he is. Let me repeat this. Yet he could never be alive at all unless he knew the answer. That's the thing, is we don't believe we are alive. We believe that we are a figment of our imagination, a figment of our brain. It's the brain which makes us conscious, but it's not the brain. It's our consciousness. It's our body which is inside our consciousness. I will accept atonement for myself. And I don't know if you've ever seen this been written where it says atonement. So they are splitting it up different. That means the return to oneness, atonement or atonement. If he asks as if he did not know, it merely shows he does not want to be the thing he is. He has accepted it because he lives, has judged against it and denied its worth. So we are denying our aliveness. We are actually denying the worth of this aliveness. And he has decided that he does not know the only certainty by which he lives. It's the only certainty we have. We know that we are alive. We can feel it. We feel it, we think it, we know it, we're experiencing the aliveness. And yet we pretend we are not alive. Thus he becomes uncertain of his life, for what it is has been denied by him. And I think that is where my anger is stemming from, because I am acutely aware that I am not enjoying every moment of my day. I'm acutely aware of it, that I have built this, I've built this prison around myself, and now I need to kind of undo it. It's also, we have been through a court case for 2 years. My husband has been through a court case for 2 years, and this court case has come to a settlement. So this is a psychological issue. I mean, we should be happy now, and this is actually creating a strange fear, which is bizarre, beyond understanding. It's also because we were kind of waiting for it so we could do the next step. And so now it was always an excuse, oh, we can't do this because we're waiting for that. And now this excuse that we cannot do all those things is gone. So now we can. And maybe that is provoking a fear. I have no idea. I hope that during the course of the next few days or weeks, I will figure it out, and I will definitely share it with you. Thus he becomes uncertain of his life, for what it is, it has been denied by him. It is for this denial that you need atonement. Atonement means to put something straight. It's because we are denying, so this needs to be put straight. Your denial made no change in what you are, but you have split your mind into what knows and does not know the truth. Totally. You are yourself. It's bizarre. I mean, that this is even needs to be said. You are yourself. And then you and me, we're going, yeah, I am myself. How strange is that we are kind of not aware of that? There is no doubt of this, and yet you doubt it. But you do not ask what part of you can really doubt yourself. No, we don't ask that. I do not ask that, but I will definitely question this right now. Which part of myself is doubting that I am myself? Only the crazy part. It cannot really be a part of you that asks this question, for it asks of one who knows the answer. Were it part of you, certainty would be impossible. Atonement remedies the strange idea that it is possible to doubt yourself and be unsure what you really are. This is the depth of madness. Yet it is the universal question of the world. Atonement remedies the strange idea that it is possible to doubt yourself and be unsure of what you really are. This is the depth of madness. Yet it is the universal question of the world. What does this prove except the world is mad? Why share its madness in the sad belief that what is universally here is true? Nothing the world believes is true. It is a place whose purpose is to be a home where those who claim they do not know themselves can come to question what it is they are. And they will come again until the time atonement is accepted. And they will come again until the time atonement is accepted, and they learn it is impossible to doubt yourself and not to be aware of what you are. Only acceptance can be asked of you, for what you are is certain. It is set forever in the holy mind of God and in your own. It is so far beyond all doubt and question that to ask what it must be is all the proof you need to show that you believe the contradiction that you know not what you cannot fail to know. This is a difficult one. It's basically when you do not know what you are, when you're questioning yourself and you are not certain that you are the Son of God, that you are within the mind of God, that means that you are thinking from the ego. Every time we are not certain who we are, every time we are not certain that we are in joy or in happiness, that we are in union, that we feel ourselves separate, like I'm feeling right now, then it is the proof that we are not thinking with the right mind. We are thinking with the separated mind, with the ego mind. And that is why anxiety and fear and all those mad emotions come up. Instead of cherishing life, instead of enjoying those moments we have, we spend it in misery. And the remedy is to be with other people. The remedy is to go out there and be with other people, enjoy other people. And not just that one special relationship, to actually be open to meet the people you need to meet, which are waiting to meet you. I'm talking to myself here, I can hear. It is this question or a statement which denies itself in statement. Is this a question or a statement which denies itself in statement? So the statement it is so far beyond all doubt. So it says here, it is set forever in the holy mind of God and in your own, that it is impossible to doubt yourself. It is so far beyond all doubt and question that to ask what it must be is all the proof you need to show that you believe the contradiction that you not know what you cannot fail to know. This is just showing when we are thinking that way, we are not connected. In this question, or is this a question or a statement which denies itself in statement? Let us not allow our holy minds to occupy themselves with senseless musings such as this. We have a mission here, and it is so important. We have a mission here. Every single one of us has a mission here. And us who are doing this Course in Miracle, we really halfway there. We have already halfway accepted that we have a mission here. We did not come to reinforce the madness which we once believed in. Let us not forget the goal that we accepted. It is more than just our happiness alone we came to gain. It is not our happiness alone we came to gain. What we accept as what we are proclaims what everyone must be along with us. And that is the key here, is that we are all one. And we did not come here just to enjoy ourselves in the sense to enjoy the ego self. This is not why we're here. We are enjoying only the ego self. It is just like a bad copy. Instead of seeing the real thing. It's like instead of watching a movie on the cinema wall with full surround sound, watching it on a very bad device in black and white and not hearing the sound. This is the ego happiness. And we are just chasing after it all the time, never really getting happy. So we have a mission here. We did not come to reinforce the madness which we once believed in. Let us not forget the goal that we accepted. It is more than just our happiness alone we came to gain. What we accept as what we are proclaims what everyone must be along with us. Fail not your brothers, or you fail yourself. And this is something which I as well have forgotten again. I have forgotten to be there for the people who are close to me, because I have put so many other responsibilities in front of me. So I have forgotten to be with the people who actually really would like to be together with me. Look lovingly on them, that they may know that they are part of you and you of them. This does atonement teach and demonstrates the oneness of God's Son is unassailed by his belief he knows not what he is. Today accept atonement or at-one-ment, not to change reality, but merely to accept the truth about yourself and go your way, rejoicing in the endless love of God. It is but this that we are asked to do. It is but this that we will do today. 5 minutes in the morning and at night we will devote to dedicate our minds to our assignment for today. We start with this review of what our mission is. I will accept atonement for myself, for I remain as God created me. We have not lost the knowledge that God gave to us when he created us like him. We can remember it for everyone, for in creation are all minds as one, and in our memory is the recall how dear our brothers are to us in truth, how much a part of us is every mind, how faithful they have really been to us, and how our Father's love contains them all. In thanks for all creation, in the name of its creator and his oneness with all aspects of creation, we repeat our dedication to our cause today, each hour, as we lay aside all thoughts that would distract us from our holy aim. For several minutes, let your mind be cleared of all the foolish cobwebs which the world would weave around the Holy Son of God, and learn the fragile nature of the chains that seems to keep the knowledge of yourself apart from your awareness, as you say, I will accept atonement for myself, for I remain as God created me. And when I'm reading this, I know exactly that I have done this. I have put those foolish cobwebs around myself. For several minutes, let your mind be cleared of all the foolish cobwebs which the world would weave around the Holy Son of God, and learn the fragile nature of the chains that seem to keep the knowledge of yourself apart from your awareness. As you say, I will accept atonement for myself, for I remain as God created me. That means remember that we can replace God with love. So I remain as love created me, as itself. So you are love deep inside. And if you can't feel that within, that means that you got stuck. Your awareness is stuck within that belt of fear. I call it the belt of fear. So if you feel anxiety, you have got it like a knot in your stomach. So you're stuck in there. Or if you have got sorrow and grief, if you feel this in your lungs, you feel like it constructed, that means your awareness got stuck in that ego place. Or if you're feeling anger, this is in the liver, then you got stuck there. Or if you feel worry, if you got worry, this is also connected with anxiety on the left side of your body. This is the spleen. Then you got stuck. Your awareness is stuck in there. So what you need to do is you need to first let it go. And then you need to sink past it into the depth of your reality, into the love of which you are, which God created like itself, which love created like itself. Love created me like itself. Kindness created me like itself. Therefore, I'm kind. So I am suggesting to you 2 short meditations, as it is saying here, for 5 minutes. So you have got here a standing meditation for 5 minutes, and here you have got a seated meditation. And if you would like to do a longer class, you can click on this playlist up here. Enjoy and let me know how it went for you.